Gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Celtics passing it around. And here's MP for three. And Desmond Bane pulls it down.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Readiness is so important, and the moment he saw his opening, MP was ready to attack.
Here's Black, following the bucket by the Celtics. Outside, Bane. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
No one covering.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Now here's Udo. Wagner wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pritchard passes to MP. Back to Pritchard. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. Bane against Pritchard. Now, here's Bane. Defense is right there.
Clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12. 12 points. Back to the action in just a minute. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
On the floor for Boston. MP out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Sam Hauser. Then it's Bol. And it's Garza in at the center. And the Magic making a change here. Udo's checked in. Miller's checked in for Boston. Now here's Udo. Out to the right wing. Outside Howard. Rebounded by the Celtics. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
Strong finish inside from MP.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Wagner. And the basket is good. Wagner's got his second basket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
MP finds Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Richardson cover. To the paint. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got the lead back up to 6 now for Boston.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Here's Black, covered by MP. Richardson gets a wide open look. No good on the three. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Boston. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Now Pritchard. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. MP up top. Black defending. MP gets the job done inside.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading. Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's Pritchard. MP outside. Over to the left wing. MP with a screen on Wagner. Hauser misses. The Magic trail by 6. Richardson outside. And here is Howard. No scoring in this one. Wagner passes to Udo. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, the playmaking ability of Wagner is special. He can cut apart defenses with his passing skills.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Brown is checked in for Sam Hauser. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. To Stan, you don't see a whole lot of players, 6'10", with the perimeter skills of a Franz Wagner.
Oh, you sure don't, Kevin. And not a guy with his size, strength, and skill. And he can create shots for himself. He can finish through contact. And he will also create shots for his teammates.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
And Suggs throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, "The closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control. Things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you." Guys?
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And Suggs throws it down.
Well, look, you can't sleep on Suggs' athleticism because the second you do, he explodes to the ring.
MP with it. 14 points for him. Brown dishes to MP. The wing jumper off target. Orlando trailing here. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
And they're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Wagner looking it over. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here comes MP. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. So great tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
Paulo Banchero's checked in for Goga Vitadze. Boston also with the sub. Tatum's checked in. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Orlando with the ball. 4-point game. In the corner, it's Bain. Clock at 6. Banchero screen on White. And Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
It's his first trip to the line.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81?
He's checked in for Orlando. Wagner comes in for Howard. We've got 1:08 left here in the second. Outside, Bain. Here's Wagner. Banked in off the glass. Wagner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's found something here in this second quarter. This is when you want to keep feeding him.
MP passes to Brown. Outside Tatum. Front past the arc. Carter pulls it in.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Wagner kicks to Bain. Pass to Banchero. Bain looking around to the middle. 6 on the shot clock. And then Carter with the dunk.
I like the way Carter Jr. plays. He gives you the size, and he gives you the toughness.
Now Tatum. MP sets the screen for Tatum. Pass to MP. Back to Tatum. Shoots over Black. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be right back after this.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing.
And now let's see what the end. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Well, they've got to build a wall immediately because he'll just keep attacking like that if they don't.
Boston. With the ball, they trail by 6. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bain and Wagner. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Suggs in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. And here's Brown outside. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Wagner passes to Bain. No good from outside. Celtics trail by 6. The drive by MP. Brown outside. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Outside, Suggs. Wagner with a screen for Suggs. Carter. And Carter with his second change point. Carter's got 10.
Well, he's just so strong on the glass. This guy, Carter, has the capability of being a double-double guy.
Tatum with a screen on Suggs. Outside Tatum. Back to MP. 6 to shoot. Tatum setting the pick for MP. Got a piece of it. Suggs with the steal. Banchero finds Suggs. Outside, Payne. Banchero with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. And a wide open look for Payne. And he's good on the 3-ball. And it's an 8-point Orlando lead.
That's an elite shooter at work. Payne from the coffin corner.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And stolen by MP. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And Brown doesn't mind getting roughed up on the way up. In fact, he embraces it.
And so he hits both. Stan, you and, well, your whole family, masters of defensive coaching. So with that in mind, what makes a great defender?
Wow, that is a great question, Kevin, and a complicated one in a lot of ways. Number one, length and athletic ability really help you. Guys who can move their feet and have great length can cover up a lot of mistakes. But then there's the fundamentals and your ability to move your feet and great focus and determination.
Got that one up quick. White's got 5 points so far.
Sometimes you just know it's coming. White couldn't wait to let that one fly. Respond to the 3 on the other end.
White against Bain. Beyond the arc. Boston grabs the miss. MP's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Nevsky. Off target from 3-point range.
He may have had too much time to think about.
Wagner outside. Outside, Bain. Banchero, a screen on White. And stolen by Tatum. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way.
And don't forget, that steal from Tatum ignited the break. Much easier to score off a turnover.
Inside, here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. MP dishes to Brown. MP, that's for 2. It's hauled in by the Magic. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Payne for 3. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from Bain. He's become a premier scorer in this league.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Celtics. So far, they've got the 4th best record in the conference. And, of course, there's the Magic. They're in the 4th position.
When I look at Orlando, this season has been, it's been solid. But they just need to maintain their place in the standings and get 100% prepared here for the postseason.
Well, look, they've performed to expectation, but I think this team could take it to another level if they get rolling. Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
The Magic making a switch here. Black's checked in.
Well, what I love about MP is he's always working on his game. Every day, year-round.
Buries it from three-point range. Baines got the lead up to 10 now for Orlando.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
MP sets the screen for White. A 3 from MP. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Black. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And now it's a 12-point Orlando lead.
Well, he can play inside with that 6'7" size. Black aggressive down low.
Busted. No good that time either.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Shot from 12. And Orlando again with the bucket.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Celtics trail by 16. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for MP. He's right around 29 points a night, 11 assists, and 5 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, look, he is truly the kind of player you build everything around. Your plays, your lineups, it's all about setting this guy up for success.
Magic leading by 16. Pass to Black. Orlando moving the ball around. Banchero a screen on Brown. Here's the 3. Hands it from downtown. Black's got 5 points now in the quarter.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Paolo Banchero.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And that one's good, Wagner.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's MP. Not enough on that one as it misses.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Wasted no time on that one. And that's now 18 points for Jason Tatum. Carter kicks to Wagner. Pass to Bain. Latray. Rebounded by Hauser. Celtics trail by 19. Nevsky. He's covered by Banchero. Tatum against Wagner. Back to MP. Off target with his 3.
Well, for him, this has been a quarter to forget. He is not helping them close the gap.
Pass to Banchero. Tatum against Bain. Wagner with a screen for Bain. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. Sinks the triple. Bain's got 12 points in just the second half.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
MP passes to Brown. MP sets the screen for Brown. Magic leading by 22. Driving in. A nice shot by Black. Black's got 12.
Well, look at how sudden Black can be on the drive. He saw an opening and did not make the mistake of hesitating.
So for the Magic, Howard comes in for Carter. And it's Richardson in for Bain. Bull. He's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Brown. MP passes to Pritchard. Back to MP. They set the pick. Tatum. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The towering presence that is Ball. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
And finished off by Banchero.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Up top, Tatum. He's guarded by Howard. Tatum dishes to MP. Pritchard with a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. Pritchard's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Now Black. He's got 12. To the middle. Here's Banchero. Rebound Boston. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter of the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here's a look at the schedule for the Magic. On Sunday, they'll host the Washington Wizards. Then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
And you know for that matchup with Charlotte. On paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for the Magic. And the Celtics also making a change. Miller's checked in for Jason Tatum. Bowles setting the pick for MP. Out to Miller. Fires the three. The rebound by Bitadze. Orlando leading by 22. Pass to Black. Now Bitadze. Bowl covering. Bitadze inside. He's against Bowl. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Bowl. The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Boston making a switch here. White's checked in. MP outside. Here's Hauser. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Lobbed up there for Miller. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the third. Wagner from long range. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the inside. In the corner, it's Richardson. A 3-ball. Desmond Bain getting it done for Orlando. He's raised his 3-point total to 6 now. A lot of points from beyond the arc. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
And as we Head into the fourth. Relatively lower price helps your salary cap situation, helps you fill out the roster with quality players. Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Udo's checked in, and Haywood subbed in for Jalen Suggs. Haywood kicks to Howard. Screen by Udo. That's good, and so Howard with the assist.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Brown outside. Boston again missing. Black with it. Pass to Richardson. Elbow shot. Rebound Boston. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Brown kicks to MP. Back to Brown. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. Haywood with the rebound. Orlando's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Howard. And Howard with this stuff.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. On the wing, MP. Black defending. Tatum on the wing. Shoots over Haywood. Tatum's shot is off. The Magic shooting and offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. And here's Haywood. Pass to Black to the left wing. Outside Howard. Rebound Boston. MP outside. Here's Pritchard. And here's Brown. Down low. Boston needs to get off a shot. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Richardson the pass to Haywood. Howard against Brown. To the paint. Here's Udo. Here's Black. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got 6 rebounds now in the game. MP finds Pritchard. And here's MP for 3. The 3-pointer is right on target. MP's got 23.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Pritchard against Richardson. And Howard has it in the corner. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. Officiating is always a high. hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Out to White, three-pointer, and no good. Good work defensively by Richardson.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance. And it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Magic.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Desmond Bane.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Haywood gets the bucket.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Nevsky, he's guarded by Udo. MP dishes to Brown. Lets it go with the 3. He can't get that one to fall. Now Black. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just